Trying to take the same approach that you would take offline, it doesn't work. So for me, what works in terms of building a company culture is number one, and this is super important, I think, is hiring the right people. And that's like a very broad statement, but like people that align with kind of the lifestyle that your agency can provide. And I think part of that then too is giving people the freedom and the space to actually enjoy that culture, which is not micromanaging people, not being online from 9 to 5, not checking on everything that they're doing. To me, the company culture of a remote agency is that it's freedom. It's the ability to work from home. It's the ability to travel. It's unlimited vacation time as much as you want. And like actually meaning that, to me, trying to lean into traditional company values, I don't think anyone has like a great answer for this. And again, if I worked for a company that was like, hey, we have a virtual happy hour every Friday, grab a beer and like, let's talk. I'd be like, no, I don't want to fucking do that. It's Friday, dude. I want to hang out with my friends and family. I think that you find what works for you, but you hire the right people. And that's really tough to do sometimes. And I think you get a sense for people that pretty quickly, whether or not they're good. And when I say cultural fit too, it's that you define that however you want to define that, however you want the company culture to be. But I think to me personally, if I was going to go work for a digital agency, one of the big things that I would look for is completely remote, because I would want to be completely remote. That like, I would want my freedom. I would want my space. I would want to be able to make my own schedule, obviously work around the hours, but allowing people to actually enjoy that type of culture. So I don't really have a good answer for it. That's why it's not in the training too, especially too, most of the training is focused around kind of getting to your first 50K a month in revenue, which doesn't really require, in my opinion, a company culture. It's much more of a demand generation and having a really good service and offer to get there. But once you get there, like I said, I think a lot of people that would try and like give you a very distinct answer on this don't really know what they're talking about, because I don't know if anyone really has this figured out yet. It's a completely new company environment in the last 2 years. But I think again, like one is communication with people on a regular basis, listen to what they want. There's a book called The 5 Love Languages. I talk about this all the time. I think that applies to work culture as well. Everyone has their own distinct thing that they care about when it comes to working at your company. Some people want money. They just want to be paid. That's fine. Figure out what that number is and keep them there, and figure out a way to keep or incentivize them to get there. Another one is intention. Like some people want to learn from you. They want to grow. They want to show you what they're working on. You have to respect that. You have to own that with that type of person. You just have to understand each person at an individual level and communicate with them and ask them what they want and figure out what that is and find a way to keep them there.